Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Way of Saints.
Today we'll be talking about Saint Catherine of Siena, and she is a patron of miscarriages
Sexual temptations
and nurses.
Saint Catherine of Siena was born during the plague outbreak in Siena, Italy, and she was born on the 25th of March 1347. She was the 25th child born to her mother, but most of her brothers and sisters didn't survive infancy. St. Catherine herself was a twin, but her twin sister had died during infancy. Okay, so when she was age 16, Catherine's sister, Bonaventura, I think that's how you say her name, Bonaventura, she had died, and her husband was then left as a widower. Sorry.
So was it like Catherine offered as
A replacement.
yes?
So her parents had said to her sister's husband, you can marry, what's she called? Catherine as a replacement. But Catherine didn't want to get married, and to oppose this, do you know what she did?
She started touching her hair, making herself look really ugly.
Yeah, she because back in then times, if you had long hair, it was considered as attractive. So she cut her hair, making it short, because she thought this would ruin her appearance. Her parents had then again convinced her even more, but at the end she started fasting and praying, and in the end her parents had given in, and yes, they had let her to live how she wanted to. It is often said, once Saint Catherine of Siena had said that she sees her father as Jesus, her mother as Our Lady, and her brothers as the apostles, and this had helped her to serve her family with humility and without being rude to them.
Despite her religious nature, she didn't want to become a nun, so she joined the Third Order of Dominic, which meant she could work from home and still be holy.
Okay.
So basically, she started helping the poor in her area.
Did she then learn how to read and write?
Yes, she learned how to read and write, and then she helped teach all the people at the hospital as well.
Okay. It is said that she had an experience. So Saint Catherine had often described this as a mystical marriage with Christ.
Was it like where Jesus came and she gave a ring of...
So there's loads of different rumors about it.
Yeah.
Some people say that she was given a bejeweled ring. Some people say that it was Jesus' skin itself. But it said that she often claimed that the ring itself was invisible and only that she could see it.
Mystical appearances can change people, and St. Catherine was no exception. In her mystical appearance, she was told to re-enter public life and start helping the poor and sick. So she rejoined her family and started helping the poor and sick. She visited hospitals and the streets where the poor and sick was most found. And she also helped them a lot. Due to this action, she gained a lot of followers who followed wherever they did, and they copied her example. St. Catherine was drawn further into the world as she worked, and eventually she started to travel, and she asked for the church to reform, and she asked for people to confess and love God as they did.
Didn't she then go into politics?
Yes, she went into politics, and she was a key in keeping states loyal to the Pope. She was also credited to helping to start the crusade against the Holy Land. On one occasion, she visited a prisoner and she sent him off to heaven.
From 1375 onwards, St. Catherine had then begun to dictate letters to the scribes. She then petitioned for peace, and this was to persuade the Pope of Avignon to return home. In 1377, she had established a kind of like a monastery. Yeah, she established a monastery for women, and this was outside of Siena.
And didn't she also create like 400 letters?
Yeah, it said that she had 400 letters, and these included her prayers and stuff like that.
Yeah, and because of all those letters and how persuasive it is, she was made the doctor of the church as well.
It said that she was to be one of the most important doctors of the church. 1880, at the age of 33, she had fallen ill, and this was said because of her
Mystic powers?
No. This was because of her extreme fasting. Her confessor called Raymond had ordered her to eat, but she replied that it was too hard to eat as she was ill. Do you want to say what's happening next?
In January of
1380,
it accelerated that she was unable to eat and drink. Within weeks, she was unable to lose her legs. She died on April 29th following a stroke just a week prior.
And her feast day is also on April the 29th. So Nevin, what can we learn from St. Catherine of Siena?
That we all have these mystical appearances from God, except we don't see them. We need the power to see them, and then we can work wondrous miracles.
So how do we get these powers to see him? Through prayer?
Yes, through prayer and fasting if possible.
Okay, leaving fasting out through prayer, and we need a lot of belief that there actually is someone called Jesus, and something like that could actually happen to us. St. Catherine of Siena,
Pray for us. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and comment down below what saint you want us to do.
and we'll see you next week.
Bye.